Morning you guys, it's Karen and I have got a haul for you today. This was mostly birthday presents, either direct birthday presents that I'd put on my list or birthday money that I spent on buying makeup. But I got some lovely other gifts. I got lots of fluffy socks, which I love. I got this picture of Watson. So this is just a card, but Kev also got me the image of this, which is just, doesn't it look amazing? So I've got a canvas print coming of that. I got chocolates, I got lots of bath stuff from Lush. So yeah, I was very, very lucky. But I also bought some makeup, and then there's two skincare items that I'm just gonna briefly show you that I don't even know if I'm going to use. These are by Revolution. The first one I bought is the Hydro Bank Hydrating Essence Serum. I bought this in Superdrug and I actually thought I was buying this, and it wasn't until I went to Boots and saw the range and I was like, oh, this is actually what I wanted to buy, not this. But this one is definitely an essence, and I've used them both. Definitely an essence, definitely a serum is what I meant to say there, in that it is a bit thinner, you know, it is definitely like a serum. And then this one is more like I thought it would be more like a night cream. This is more like a lotion or a cream. So I used these and came up in kind of wheels, I think you call them, but little hard lumps that I get on my skin, and I get those when I am allergic to an external product that I'm using. It's not something I get from eating or whatever, you know, or a diet. It is something I get when my skin doesn't like a product, and I think it's because of the fragrance. They smell absolutely amazing. I did see that there was fragrance on the list, but thought it was low enough on the list that it wasn't a big issue. But it is a very strong fragrance. I can only assume it's the fragrance. I will probably try one of them one more time to see, just to make sure that it is that, because I had one other question mark, which was over the niacin powder from The Ordinary, just due to me not using a consistent amount, because it's quite difficult to. But I'm pretty sure it was these, and even if it wasn't, there's too much fragrance for those to be a good product. So I'm kind of over Revolution skincare, I have to say, basically because of the fragrance. That's everything skincare wise that I bought. Let me show you a foundation that I bought. It is the KVD Good Apple, and this is in Light 012, and I have worn this a few times and I really like it. And this is the first foundation of this type that I have ever liked. I do like the Hourglass stick foundation. That's what I've got on today. And that's the first one of a stick foundation that I've liked. But I have tried quite a few compact foundations, cream foundations over the years, and never liked them. This one I really, really like. I need to use it a bit more and pay more attention as to how long it lasts, etc. But so far I haven't noticed anything bad, which in itself is a good sign. You know, I've not looked in the mirror and gone, oh God, look at how bad that foundation looks. So I really like this. I like how quick it is to apply. I've been using my beauty blender with it. Apparently this has been out a long time, but I often miss the boat with new items because with my migraines and kind of time constraints as well, I don't really get to watch YouTube videos very often. So I'm always interested in new things, but apparently this is not brand new. But I really like it so far. I bought a bunch of lip glosses from NYX, and the first one I bought was this one, and this one is in Milk and Honey, I think, because it's called This Is Milky Gloss. I love the idea of it, that it's moisturising and that it's hydrating and that it's not sticky, etc, etc. And I don't have that many glosses, and I actually thought I would quite like to have one to put on its own on an everyday basis, because I don't tend to put lip liner and lipstick on. Even when I'm experimenting with eyeshadow, I'll put my eyeshadow on, put my blush on, but I just put some kind of lip balm on. So I thought, well, if I could put a lip gloss on. They're actually on the lips just about the right amount of colouring, I think, for me. So I'll swatch them for you, because this one is Milk and Honey. This one you can barely see, actually. So this one is probably better over lipstick. Then this one, where's the names? Do you know what the names are? Milk It Pink. I was going to say they're too small for me to read. So this is what I put on today, on top of the Stila liquid lipstick in Caramello. And I had gone back to get another one because I really enjoyed it. You know, that first one I got, I used it and I thought, yeah, I really like this. It's not too sticky. It doesn't immediately disappear from your lips. It feels nice. It feels It's not like a lip oil. That was my concern, because I know there's some lip oils out and I don't like them. I just think that they sort of bleed all around your mouth, but this one isn't like that. It sort of stays, and it's more like just a really good balm. So I went back to get another colour, liked 2 colours, got to the counter and she said, oh, they're on 3 for 2. So I ended up with 3 colours. So now, then I've got this one, which is Cookies and Milk, and then this one is Pink Shake. Oh, I don't know why that one's called Pink Shake, because it's not pink. So Cookies and Milk is a kind of cooler one. That's one that I can wear. I have been wearing just on its own. You can see that it's got quite a good amount of colour. And then this one is the one that's called Pink Shake, which is more like that Milk and Honey, but it's got a bit more colour. But I don't think it's very pink. It's more of a brown, don't you think? And sort of orangey brown. It doesn't look pink at all to me. This one is pink, but I wish I had a little bit more pigment, I have to say, the pink one. So that's those, and I really like them. Oh my goodness, I've just got them in my hair. Only me, honestly, I'm so clumsy. I've just got lip gloss in my hair. What an idiot thing to do. Only me. Do you know what I just did? I just flipped my hair whilst I slathered all that lip gloss on my hand. So it got all in my hair. Honestly, I'm so clumsy. Yeah, I really like these glosses. I think they're lovely and I'd highly recommend them, especially if you can get the 3 for 2. So hopefully that will be my new kind of staple as a daily thing, you know. Then what else did I get for lips? Let me show you. Is it just one thing here or 2? Yeah, just one lip liner. I got this lip liner from Milk Cosmetics in Nudist. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect lip liner. This is not it. This is the perfect formula. It's lovely and soft and creamy. I do really like that colour, but it is not anything like the colour that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a really light pinky brown and I just cannot find it anywhere. But this one is lovely. I've been using this and I do really like it. It is a lovely lip liner, but none of the other colours work for me. Also from Milk Cosmetics, I got an eyeliner. I wanted the black one, but I bought this one. They didn't have the black one in stock. This one is, I just put it on screen instead of trying to strain my eyes to read it. It's a kind of aubergine colour and it's really nice. I really like this, but what I really want to do is try the back one and try it in my waterline and see how good that is. So as soon as it's back in stock, I will be buying it. And I haven't tried this one in my waterline yet. Don't know what aubergine would look like in the waterline because it is got that red tone. I don't know whether it would just make you look like you've got sore eyes. Then I bought quite an assortment here. I bought this. This is called Oh Hey Brow Micro Precision Pencil, and this is by Misguided. I think I got this in Superdrug. The colour of this is okay. I think it's called medium brown. Oh no, light. This is shade light, but that's it there. So I've been using this and it's okay, but it's actually quite dry. It is one of those that you have to sort of drag on your brows, you know. So this won't be a repurchase for me. I would prefer to use like the NYX one or the Revolution XX one. I always like trying micro brow pencils just in case I find a cheaper one. Same with powders as well, because I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder, and that's what I've got in my brows today actually, but I've never found a cheaper version of that that's as good. Then I bought a brush that I absolutely love. This is by My Kit Company and it's the 0.12 brush and it's calling it a My Flat Powder, and that's exactly what I'm using it for. And it's kind of funny how I came to find this brush. I was watching Glow Up, which is a program that's on in the UK at the moment. It's like a makeup competition, and one of the makeup artists was using a brush on a model, and I was trying to figure out what the brush was, and I was saying, well, that looks like the kind of brush I'd love for my powder. So I was looking up in Google teal brushes because it had a kind of teal coloured handle. Anyway, this one came up and I thought this looked pretty similar. I couldn't find the exact brush, and so I ordered it, and I love this. I absolutely love it. It is so soft. It's synthetic, but it's super, super soft. And that to me is the hardest thing to find in synthetic brushes, is soft brushes. And it's better than the ones I've been using. I've been using, this is the Weaver one that I think is actually a blush brush I've been using, but it's just a little bit too small, so it takes me too long. Keep putting it in the powder, you know. This one is just big enough that it doesn't take forever to put the powder on, but not so big that you can't kind of get in, you know, the sides of your nose and under your eyes and wherever you want to get in the little nooks and crannies, you know. So I really, really like this brush. It's by my Kit Company. So that is a big winner. Okay, on to the 3 eyeshadow palettes that I bought, which are these. I was so excited about these. The first one is probably the least expensive. It's by Sigma. It's called a Hazy eyeshadow palette. And I saw this and it really reminded me of the Visart Theory palette in Amethyst, and I thought this might be a more affordable version of that. And I love these kind of colours, and that one there is a little bit more silvery than the one in the Visart palette, but not pure silver. So I thought I might give that a try, because I'm sort of trying out a lot of cooler colours lately. So as you can see, I have tried it and I thought it was okay. I'm not 100% sure on this, what I think of this palette yet. I think I need to use it a little bit more. It was nice, and I'm looking forward to trying it again. So it's not one where I've gone, oh no, these are terrible or anything like that, but it was nice and I'm looking forward to trying it again. But before I had a chance to try it again, this one arrived that I had ordered, and this is called 18H Sweet on Hue by Morphe. And I had ordered this one because I was looking for something that had more matte colours in it, which is unusual for me, but I've definitely been leaning more towards matte lately. Actually today I don't have a matte colour on, and I thought, well, I don't have an awful lot of matte colours that are bright, that are things that I would put on my lid, so I wanted to try something like this. And so there's a lot of mattes in here, you know. It's got this lovely sort of blue colour, pink colour, another pink, a yellow, that sort of matte with a little bit of sparkle in it, kind of mauvey colour. There's a lot of lovely colours in here. So I'm actually wearing this today, although I'm not wearing the matte colour. I'm wearing this one called Eye Candy. That's what I've got on my eyes. I really like this palette so far. It's not one that has everything that you need. So you can see that there is no real crease colour, unless you're doing a really hugely colourful look. But what I like to do is a kind of neutral crease colour, a neutral outer corner colour, but a really bright pop on the lid. And so I've been using another palette to go with it. But I really like Morphe shadows, and I really like, this is the biggest palette I would buy. There's a lot of palettes that look so adorable, but they're huge, and I just don't use huge palettes. This is the biggest palette from Morphe that I will buy, so the 18 ones. But I really do like the Morphe eyeshadows. So when I got my birthday money, I decided that I would buy the Natasha Denona Triochrome palette. This is one that I have kind of lusted after since it came out, but I was kind of, I suppose, a bit annoyed at the brand because they're calling it a triochrome palette, but actually it's only those 3 colours in the middle that are triochrome, or supposedly triochrome. So I was like, it's not really a triochrome palette, because there are another 12 shadows that are matte and nothing like, they're not even duochrome, let alone triochrome. However, I like the look of these 3 colours, and I really have been into sort of duochrome, triochrome, if you like, shadows since using the Pat McGrath palettes. And you may remember that I thought about selling them because there was only a couple of colours I liked in one of the palettes. But I thought, you know what, although there's only one colour I like in it, I've actually now depotted it. I love it so much that I wouldn't want to sell the palette. Like I was glad I had it even for that one shadow. And actually it was very similar to the bottom one in here. So I had never purchased this thinking, you know, I'm not going to buy a palette that's got 3 triochromes in when that's what I'm buying it for. However, like I said, I was really interested in matte shadows and some sort of brighter colours and some different colours. And this is mostly matte. So it's these 6 are matte, these 6 are matte, and then you've got those 3 that are called triochrome in the middle. And these are different colours. They're sort of a muted version of that Sweet on Hue one. So I thought, you know what, even if I don't love the triochromes, there's a lot of mattes here for me to play with, and I know that Natasha Denona eyeshadows are nice, you know. So I got it, and I have used all 3 of these. I think I took a picture of 1 or 2 of the colours that I've used in here, and I also used this colour. I was really surprised with this one. What is it called? Diatonic, because it was much darker than I expected. You know, it looked like a dark orange on my eyeshadow, on my eye, rather than what I thought it looked like in there was more of a peach. So I don't know whether they'll all come out like that, but that's the only ones I've tried. But I'm I'm disappointed in the triochromes because I don't think they are triochromes at all. I think they are barely duochromes. The one that, when you look at reviews, people talk about the most is Scarab. I don't think I actually even took a picture of me wearing that, but I will try again. And I suppose it's a bit duochrome because it's sort of green and gold, and it's pretty. But these other two, to me, let me swatch them while I'm talking about them. I'm trying to see if there's any duochrome there. They're definitely not triochrome. I suppose that bottom one, the colour flip, I just think they're really pretty colours, but they don't change colour. They don't look that different. That one on my finger looks like the Pat McGrath one, but the Pat McGrath one, every time I've worn it, I've got compliments from somebody, oh my goodness, look at your eyes. But that one I think just doesn't look anything special on the eyes. I mean, I suppose I don't know until I've actually been out and wearing them, which I don't think I have. I think I just was in the house wearing these, but show you them swatched. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything amazing about them. And so I'm quite disappointed in the triochrome element or even the duochrome element, but I'm not regretting buying this. This is a palette that I would not buy. If you've seen me talk about expensive palettes like the Natasha Denona ones, this was, I think it was supposed to be 111 and I got it for 95. They had it on a special offer on Look Fantastic. And the Pat McGrath ones, I've either got them as gifts or I've bought them with unexpected money. So I know the Pat McGrath one, I sold 3 other palettes and then bought that one. And this one I bought with my birthday money from my mother-in-law. So I'm really glad I've got it, and I'm really looking forward to using the mattes, and so I'll come back and tell you about it if you like. That's everything. That's everything that I bought with my birthday money, and everything that I got as a gift. Oh no, I got one other brush. I got a makeup brush by Makeup Forever. It's just a little pointed outer corner brush. I completely forgot. Kev bought me that. And it's pretty good so far. But yeah, that's everything I got for my birthday. I had a lovely time. We had a week off, as you guys know. The videos that you've just seen were actually filmed before my week off, but my migraines have been so bad I didn't get around to editing them. I was lucky in my week off that I got a few good hours on it each, not every day, but on 3 of the days. So I was able to enjoy my alpaca walks. You know how I went on an alpaca walk for my birthday, and that's actually up on video on my Life as a Zebra channel. And we booked it in the morning so that normally my head's better in the morning, and I managed to take some medication. The medication worked. It all sort of kind of came together, so I did manage to enjoy that. And I also had another 2 walks with the family with picnics that I pretty much enjoyed. But then the rest of the week was kind of a disaster with migraines. But you know, that's ongoing. But I had a lovely birthday. The alpacas were just amazing. They're so cute, so lovely. And there's something about being around animals like that that just makes me feel so calm, you know, and kind of humble, you know. I just couldn't believe that they're so trusting, like, you know, for me to take the reins and just walk them, and they walked so well. Mine was called Toby. It was lovely, really, really lovely. So yeah, that's everything for today. I will list everything I'm wearing in the description, but I think I've probably told you about it all. I hope that you guys are well, and I will speak to you again soon.